A world to cover and 9 minutes to go. The first surprise is an advance tip for the Grand National, a preview of Britain's mystery horse. He trains on Streatham Common and in London streets. He cost £100. His name is Michael's Pearl, and his owner, 10-year-old Michael Seward. Anyone on the lookout for a long shot, here it is. The most democratic thoroughbred in Britain. The stable is a converted garage. When our reporter looked in, he met Britain's youngest racehorse owner. He gives us the facts straight from the horse's mouth.
Well, this is in fact your very own horse.
Yes.
And your father bought him foal.
Yes.
Why did you choose this one?
Well, he's got nice clean legs, plenty of heart room. He's a nicely made horse altogether.
Your father's entered him in the Grand National.
Yes.
Well, what do you think his chances are?
Well, all my school friends are on him, and we think he can stay the distance.
Well, I wish you every success with your horse.
Thank you.
A punter's hope for the Aintree Classic, Michael's Pearl is off to race in the north of England. Young Michael bids goodbye. Now he waits for the big day. And if he wins the Grand National, we'll all wish we'd made a note of his name. From Addis Ababa, dispatches show the Emperor of Ethiopia at a military parade. In the Abyssinian capital, the Negus inspects his troops. First victim of fascist aggression, Emperor Haile Selassie was restored to his throne by British troops in the war with Italy. With the bearded Lion of Judah is his son. When Mussolini was in power, Emperor Haile Selassie spent many years as an exile in Britain. He remains our good friend. After 30 years' service in 2 world wars, the Warspite returns to Portsmouth Harbour. This time it is a sad visit. This grand old ship is due to be scrapped. Gun mountings and other installations are being removed. Later, she will be broken up in the Clyde. From the Battle of Jutland to the invasion of Normandy on D-Day, the Warspite has never shirked an action. Now her career is over, but her fighting record remains. From Holborn Borough Council, a novel idea for teaching road safety to children. From scrap materials, they've made miniature models of roads and traffic signs. As the youngsters play, they learn safety first rules. Lining up to cross the road, there is a halt for the traffic lights. This is the way to get your letters posted safely. There is another way of getting there. Ask a policeman. Hats off to the latest answer to Scotland Yard's recruiting drive. At Dursley, Gloucestershire, our reporters look in at the opening session of a novel golf school. To work people of Lister Engineering comes Leslie Cotton, brother of famous Henry. He's there to teach golf the easy way. At 12 lessons are said to be enough. After that, down come the handicaps. Just to show both ends of the story, here's how not to do it. Arriving at London Airport is Princess Elizabeth to christen BOAC's new airliner, Elizabeth of England. Naming an aircraft requires a special technique. The Navy's traditional bottle is replaced by a silver beer jug, but the liquid is still champagne. Elizabeth of England is the first completely new airliner to be built since the war. Also the first to be fitted with a pressure cabin. She will fly between London and Montreal. At London Airport, back from Australia, is the Duke of Gloucester, greeted by the Duchess of Kent. He is welcomed in the name of the King by the Lord Chamberlain. Later, the Duke went to Buckingham Palace. The King's brother is home after 2 years as Governor-General of Australia. During the King's visit to South Africa, the Duke of Gloucester will be the senior member of the State Council. One year ago, a man came home to number 19 Rossington Road, Nottingham. His name was Harry Nichols. On his tunic, he wore the single maroon ribbon of the Victoria Cross, the highest honor the British Empire can bestow on any soldier. He came home to a wife and child. But what happened to ex-corporal Harry Nichols, V.C.? Presumed dead, his wife presented with his honors, he came back to the headshake and the wordiest sympathy. He was one of thousands of little men back home with a claim to a place in the brave New Britain he had fought for. Out of battle dress, ill from wounds, he found no work. The day came when, to keep his wife and child, Harry Nichols, V.C. was forced to seek public charity. For his V.C., he received £2 10 shillings every 3 months. Now, Harry Nichols has been given a pension of 18 shillings and 9 pence a week. He has also found a job, not in the Britain he fought for, but 6,000 miles away in Rhodesia. This was the story of Harry Nichols, ex-guardsman, ex-athlete. For all you know and we know, there are hundreds of others like him who risked everything and received nothing. Pathé News will not allow any similar injustice which comes to its notice to pass without exposure. The British public will not stand for this.